Today I want to get right into this video. This video is going to be on a guy by the name of Alpo Martinez, aka meaning also known as Alpo Martinez. Let's get right into this. Alpo Martinez was a young child growing up in Harlem, New York. You understand what I'm saying? Alpo was, in the beginning of his life, a very well-mannered and disciplined child who did the average things like other children his age. You know, he played, you know, he listened to his mother or his parent, whatever, and he was just going about his daily life. And then another time in his life, as he was growing up as a child, he was in the Marine Cadets, or whatever the case may be. So during that time era in Alpo Martinez's life, you know, he started going upstate towards the Catskills in Buffalo, New York, going to the Fresh Air Fund, where he got involved with a white family that was really good to him. According to his own words, he said those are some of the best times in his life. I guess it was getting away from Harlem and being able to, you know, branch out and experience different experiences other than Harlem, New York, and things of that nature. But during this time of his life, upon going upstate, you know, to the Fresh Air Fund or whatever with the white family that he used to be with, he started getting into the street like after that. And it's alleged that he was mentored by a guy named Randy Love. So it's alleged that he started participating in juxes. And if you don't know what that is, a jux is a robbery, you feel me? And they were going to people who dealt with drugs, you know what I mean? And so the people who sold drugs, y'all know what that is, just for educational purposes, drugs. So he started dealing with the people who were dealing drugs, and they started robbing them or juxing them, right? So it's alleged that at this time in his life, he ended up catching his first unlifing somebody. Let's just say that, you feel me? And we proceeding on. So dig, Randy Love, I don't know him personally, but it's alleged that he was a dude that was real active in the streets, if you feel what I mean, you feel me? And he be getting gobbled up. So if you know my terminologies on this channel, getting gobbled up is getting arrested or getting incarcerated, you feel me? So Randy Love ended up getting gobbled up, and y'all know the story after that. Alpo ended up teaming up with Rich Porter and AZ FAISON. Now this is where the story gets deep. So dig, Alpo ends up meeting Rich Porter and AZ. I gotta pull up because there's a joint coming. But listen, so he meets AZ and Rich Porter, and they team up, and they start to accumulate in millions of dollars, you feel me? Y'all know that he gave him the jukebox or whatever happened, and Poe was getting the money, you feel me? And look, he was flying flashy. You know, I'm talking about before him snitching and shit, you know what I mean? But he was doing his shit, and he had his props and all that, and he was living his life, and he was in a good space, you feel me? Then he went out to DC and he started getting mad money. So when he started getting, you know, out of town is more than New York, so when he started getting the OT money, you know, he got up in that thing and just start unlifing people, and you know how that got addicting. But this video that I'm doing right now is about 5 real things that I think Post shouldn't have had did. And number one, I can't determine that man's feelings or how he felt about the situation at the time, but seeing him even speak on the situation and reflecting on it, he was like, damn, like he felt a little bit bad about doing that to Rich. So that's one thing that I think he shouldn't have had did. Now, another thing that I think Alpo shouldn't have had did was the situation with Big Head Gary, but that one's a little bit iffy. You know why? Because he had already got hit up. Yeah, meaning, you know, somebody clapped him. So that already had him feeling a certain way, you feel me? So he was like he really ain't, you know, anybody could get it type shit, you feel me? So I get it, but certain shit, you could fade it, you feel me? And I think he should have faded Big Head Gary situation. And I'm gonna tell y'all why I think he should have faded it. Because look, when somebody get unlifed, right? Cause I'm just saying that for my channel, but y'all know what it is. When somebody get moked out, right? And it be mad brutal, it be the community, you feel me, dig me? Like, the community really gets scared. You gotta think, these are hardworking people and honest people, most of them, you know, law-abiding citizens, according, quote unquote, right? But don't get me wrong, some of them might know what time it is, but when it get really brutal, look, they hit son up, dragged him through the woods, and left him there, you know what I mean? And this is according to Alpo's own mouth. So when it get brutal, the community start putting pressure on 50s, which is 5-0, you feel me? And when it get brutal to the local 50s, that's when they call them alphabet boys. So that's another thing I think he shouldn't have did. Okay, another situation that I'm not sure if Poe could have had avoided this situation, because according to his own words, right? And these are Alpo's words. He was like, this girl, this female was testifying against Wayne Perry. And then they were somewhere like 2 or 3 blocks, maybe 4 blocks from the Capitol building or the White House or whatever. And they was like at, I think, a Keith Sweat event, according to Alpo, or some type of concert or something, right? So the female ended up being at the concert, and I guess one of Wayne's cronies or something spotted her. So she knew if she seen Wayne what time it is, being that she was giving it up on him to the authorities or whatever, right? Because she was like a witness that was putting him in a bad situation, you feel me? So they ended up snatching her up and they threw her in a car. And he was like that Wayne was kind of tight at the situation, and that's just understandable, you feel me? Somebody trying to get you 25 or get you a shot or something, lethal injection, you know, some type of shit like that, you're gonna feel some type of weight. So anyway, the dude Wayne, hold up. So anyway, the dude Wayne ended up seeing the girl, right? So when he saw the female, they snatched her up and they put her in the car. So when Wayne got in the car, I guess they was holding in the back seat or whatever, according to Pope, and he just pulled out like a little hawk knife or whatever, and he started hitting her all in her face and her neck and her forehead and all that. And then he just banged her with the hammer, like, you feel me, and unlifed her or whatever. But he was going animalistic on her, and that's understandable. As somebody that was trying to get you a lethal injection or get you 25. So he did what he felt was deemed she was supposed to get. So it's understandable in that situation. And I'm not sure Poe could have avoided that, but that was another one that really attracted attention. You feel me, dig me? And another one that I really think he shouldn't have did this, because I'm like, look, a lot of that other shit, Alpo could justify it. Like, he could say, Rich did me filthy. He was elevating the numbers on me, meaning raising the price of the material. And the dude was jerking me. This is according to Alpo's own words. He's like, yo, I found out that from the Connect, that Rich was jerking me. And like, yo, he's like, when I told Gary, the first thing Gary said was, let's unlife him. You feel me? And that's, I'm just saying it like that for the YouTube, but y'all get it. But he said, Gary said, like, let's unlife him. And then he was like, nah, come on, wait a minute, this is Rich and this and that. But he was like, Rich did something wrong to him. And he was like, that Gary, Big Head Gary had put Poe in a situation where most people would react it like that. But like I said before, and I will reiterate, some shit you gotta fade, man. Just being smart and getting your paper. Cause it's one for the money, like Nas said. You feel me? So it's one for the money. Get your money and you're gonna put yourself in a great situation and just stay focused on what you're doing. And there's gonna be things that get in the way of it. And if you have to eliminate them things, sometimes you gotta do it. But go around it or over it or under it or just fade it. You feel me what I'm saying? And try to do that in most situations. Even if somebody putting pressure on you trying to get your back against the wall, then you gotta do what you gotta do. But it's not what you do, it's how you do it. But I'm not gonna give y'all no criminal element of how to proceed and, you know, unlifing somebody or do something. But we just talking about it, right? So another one I think he really that he was wrong for it was Andre Tank Johnson. That is the Christ man. You feel me? Because according to Alpo's own words, he was like, son was a good dude. And he was like, son wasn't on no sucker shit. You feel me? And I just put it blatantly. And look, RIP to all above, but definitely RIP to Andre Tank Johnson. But the situation happened to where Andre Tank Johnson was banging out Big Head Gary's girl. And Big Head Gary is the guy who had, you know, crept Rich Porter with Alpo and clicked him out. You feel me? Unlifed him. So they had a bond from that, amongst other things that him and Alpo had participated in, meaning Big Head Gary. But Big Head Gary, Alpo told him about a deal where Alpo was gonna get, like, they spend about 2-3 million and they get like 6-7 million, you know, worth of material. You know what I mean? Y'all know what it is, D-Rug. So anyway, Big Head Gary ended up telling somebody, according to Alpo, but Big Head Gary ended up, y'all like the pink Keep Low shirt? Y'all feel me, dig me? Yo, y'all need to copy your Keep Low shirts with the world famous lines in the street and the manhole cover, and we down there keeping low, because if you keep low, you never tell, they never gonna know. But yo, dig, so Big Head Gary ended up telling somebody that he was gonna unlife Alpo when the deal went down and take everything so he could have the 6 or 7 M's, because Gary already had M's and Alpo already had M's and shit, you feel me? So Alpo said that he told Gary, just give me $1 million and I'll throw the other $1.5 million, 2 million, and we're gonna be straight. But Gary told somebody that he was gonna wait till they do the deal, give Alpo the money, and then when Alpo come back and they riding out or whatever, he was gonna click on him and unlife him. So Wayne Perry was in Lawton correctional facility, and somebody told him about it. Whoever Gary told Wayne, according to Alpo, and it got back to Poe. So they ended up unlifing Gary. So okay, that's understandable. But he said Andre Tank Johnson and the kid Is the Craze was spending $400,000 with him every month. And he said consistently. So that's every month. This man's coming to you spending 400 racks. Number one, I think Alpo did on this that was like fucked up. He ain't had to do. He was boning this girl, and you even laughed about it after returning the nigga to the essence. And like I said, I don't be striving to dictate nobody's actions or how they move or whatever. So do what the fuck you do, long as that shit don't concern the LASHEIM, the guard. You feel me? And that's just on some real shit. So, but we just speaking on it. But I think that, like, at that time, before him becoming a federal informant, we all know that. So please don't get in my comments with that pussy shit, because I ain't with it. But look, Alpo was a stand-up nigga at that time. You know what I mean? He's playing by all the street rules that all of y'all in accordance with or whatever, right? Because my shit is different on that. I'm guard, and I don't really, I'm on some other shit. But like, check it. So, right, you said the man was spending $400,000 with him every month. Fuck you gotta bone his bitch for? You don't got to. You feel me? You a fly nigga that already laced out with crazy fly garments on your body. You driving big boy vehicles, and you got M's. What you chasing this nigga chick for? And he's spending $400,000 with you. Don't get all tender dick, and that's just in my opinion. Just moving smart. Like, that's a nigga that's an asset in your life. He spent $400,000 every month with you. You want to keep that close to you and keep getting that. Not do anything to deter that on your end. Now, if he do some faggot shit, that's something different. But as long as he don't do nothing like that, keep a good rapport with the dude. And I'm not saying you got to be friends to the end with him like Chucky, because business relationships dissolve. And I get it. You feel me? But look, so Andre, he's sticking dick to Andre's girl. Big Head Gary sticking dick to some other bitch, and Alpo sticking dick to Andre's girl, and Andre sticking dick to Gary's girl. So Gary ended up finding out about it, and he was like, I want to unlife him. But Poe was like, nah, the nigga spent $400,000 a month with me and don't do it. And y'all know the story. Poe went to meet him on the deal, but he's saying that he told Gary we could kill 2 birds with 1 stone. What you mean kill 2 birds with 1 stone? And then they ended up hitting him up, unlifing him, and taking $240,000, driving him in his own truck and dumping his body somewhere in the street for his family to see. Like, and then again, another reason besides it being morally fucked up, if you got morals, because I be with mad, they don't got morals, and sometimes your moral compass got to go somewhere else. So I get it again, but I really don't think that Andre Tank Johnson, they should have handled him like that. I really don't think so. You feel me? And that's just my personal opinion. But yo, y'all get in the comments and y'all tell me what it is, how y'all feel about this video. Like them thumbs up, because I be giving y'all some real thorough shit. And this has been another one from Keep Low. And I am LASHEIM the God. And if you're not tapped in, tap in with the channel.